My dear friends, there is something I've learned after years of watching people chase after wealth, success, and recognition, yet still feeling empty inside. The truth is, the most valuable thing you own isn't your money, your fame, or your possessions. It's your time. Let me share with you a story that changed the life of a young man, and may change yours too. Once upon a time, in a quiet village, there lived an old man and his son. The son was careless, lazy, and wasted his days roaming around the village doing nothing useful. Every day his father watched him, silently worried, because he knew one day time would teach his son a lesson that even he couldn't. But before time could do it, the father decided to take that role himself. One morning he called his son and said, "Son, there's an old watch inside the cupboard, bring it here." The boy fetched the watch and the father said, "Now go to the market and ask people how much they would pay for this watch." The boy went, showing the watch to shopkeepers and villagers. Some said, "Maybe 500. Others said, 1,000. One even said, "Not more than 800. He returned home and told his father. Everyone said something different. The old man nodded and said, "All right, keep it back." The next day, the father called him again. "Son, bring that watch once more, but this time, ask people the value of the time shown in this watch." The boy was confused, but obeyed. He went back to the same market and asked, "How much is the time on this watch worth?" People looked at him strangely. Some laughed, others shooed him away. He felt humiliated and lost. Finally, he entered a small repair shop owned by an elderly man who had seen many seasons of life. The shopkeeper looked at the boy, smiled, and said softly, "Son, the time you are asking about is priceless. You can't buy it, you can't sell it, and once it's gone, you can never get it back. That's the most expensive thing you will ever have." At that moment, the boy's heart trembled. He rushed home and told his father everything. The father smiled and said, "This is the lesson I wanted you to learn. You were wasting the only thing that truly belongs to you, your time." Friends, this story may sound simple, but within it lies the secret to a meaningful life. Every moment you waste in regret, comparison, or laziness, you are spending the only currency that can never be earned again. Time is strange. It slips away quietly, without warning, without mercy. The poor and the rich both get 24 hours, but what they do with those hours creates the difference between a wasted life and a purposeful one. When I was younger, I too thought I had all the time in the world. I planned endlessly, waited for the right moment to begin. But life doesn't wait. The right moment is not someday, it is this moment. Every breath, every heartbeat, every sunrise is a silent reminder that you have been gifted one more chance to begin again. You see, the good thing about time is, it's in your hands how you use it. You can use it to complain or to create, to hurt or to heal, to waste or to grow. And the bad thing about time? It passes anyway. Whether you use it or not, it keeps moving forward. So ask yourself, are you spending your time on things that matter? Or are you just watching it fade away in distractions, doubts, and meaningless noise? The boy in the story realized that his father's lesson wasn't about a watch. It was about life. He changed. He started waking up early, helping his father, learning new skills. Slowly, the same people who once laughed at him started respecting him. Not because of what he earned, but because of who he became. Time has the power to transform anyone if only you use it wisely. As I often tell my students, you can lose money and earn it back. You can lose friends and find new ones. But once you lose time, it's gone forever. So, my dear friends, before this day ends, take a few moments to reflect. Where is your time going? And is it leading you closer to the person you wish to become? Remember, time is free, but it is priceless. You can't own it, but you can use it. You can't keep it, but you can spend it. And once it's gone, you can never get it back. So be mindful, be grateful, and spend your time building moments that matter. Because one day you'll realize, it was never about the years in your life, but the life in your years.